Hey guys, Brix back with another Lego Transformer review, and today we're going to be checking out my V5 Optimus Prime. Let's check it out. Okay, so here we finally have my V5 Optimus Prime. This guy's been hanging out for nearly a year already, and I've already designed my, actually designed and shot my Ultra Magnus video. I still got to do my Delta Magnus. I have not designed this guy in Nemesis Prime colors or Shattered Glass as of yet, but he's just more of like an update to some things. Better transformation, better foot stability, different shoulder pieces and stuff like that. So it's just a huge improvement on version 4, but for the most part a lot of the elements might be the same, like how the gas tank, folds over this way. It used to be too deep, but then I needed something. Well, you'll see during the transformation. But as you can see, it rolls like a champ. Way better front grille right there. Much wider truck grille, and you'll see, what happens with that in robot mode. Better hand placement. It's a pretty clean truck mode. The only thing, I wish I could have got rid of that gap, but I could have put like a robot hand in there with a headlight brick, but then it's not as strong as I would want it to be. And I designed this based on being able to hold up the Ultra Magnus armor, which would completely collapse the arm if it had been a robot hand versus using a regular 1x1 brick with a stud and the thicker clips. Don't use the new clips on this part right here. You want to use the old thicker clips that they're just like flush on the sides. So yeah, this is probably my definitive Optimus Prime for now. So let's get straight into transformation. So with this, first things that you want to do are take these gas tanks. You kind of want to like pinch this area right here, because this is still only held on by like one stud, and just swing this down like that. We're going to do that on both sides. Kind of pinch right there and then swing that down over the wheel. And then while we're here, we could take got the nice little headlights too. While we're here, we're going to just swing the arm out, typical Optimus style, and bring it out. So as you can see, we got a new arm transformation here, where we're going to basically fold this up like this and flip this around like so, and then fold down this little panel right there, and then we can swing out the hand right here. So it's an anti-stud hand. I wanted to put a headlight brick there, but it really wouldn't fit into this cavity. I mean, you might be able to get it to, but then it kind of makes things a bit gappy. So I'll kind of show you what that looks like in there. It's kind of, it's pretty tight inside of there, so that's why I didn't do that. And these are the thicker clips that I'm talking about, the ones that are like just flush and don't really indent right there. So that's what you want to go with, because it could hold a lot of weight. So we'll do the same thing on the other side. Just bring all of this out. And then rotate at the elbow and completely destroy Optimus. And not all the juicy parts there. Alright, that's fine. We finish the arm right here, fold that down like that, and then swing the fist out like so. Alright, the next thing you want to do here, let's see, you want to take this bumper, kind of get right in there. See where that crack is right there? That's the space you want to get into without ripping it apart. It's kind of difficult, but not impossible. It's just a matter of like the stud friction and all that good stuff. But this basically folds forward, transform this guy like 10 times perfectly. And maybe that's what it was, just like a little wear and tear, but that's where that goes. And what we're gonna do from there is take these arms, lift them up to get them out of the way, and get this back area up and out the way like so. And from there you'll be able to take the whole top section, and it's going to rotate above this red line right here. So and this was like the first thing that really set off this design for me. And then you'll be able to use that ball hinge right there. Let's get this all the way down to kind of straighten this out. This is what we're looking at so far, so let me just adjust the camera so you guys can see as much as possible. Zoom out just a little bit. And from here, we're able to take the new bottom of the torso and flip that up. So as you can see, we have a slimmer, you know, truck grille right there, and it has a much better profile. All right, so from here, this part will be familiar, where we open up the window. And it's still matrix compatible as long as, I mean, I guess you can, no, you're not going to really plug it in the back of Optimus's head, but if Optimus's head is up, then you could get the matrix in there. But basically, we're just going to kind of push the head through this area right here. It's just a matter of maneuvering everything. It's tight, but not impossible. And once we get the head up, we're able to flip it up on this T-joint and then adjust his little Optimus ears like so. And you can kind of see the spinning mechanism in there a little bit. Can't really get too much light in there, but you can see it there more so. And then close this up. And you can close the chest up like so. And then this will go more flush behind him, the bumper. And then you could kind of just bend this end to fold flat up against that, like so. So now we got the upper part of Optimus done. Very nice. So now for the bottom half right here, I'm going to split the legs. And you want to rotate at the thigh to have, you know, the thicker part stand out. And then rotate at the knee. Like so. That's what you want to have. And then fold out the toe, just like before. And there you go. You got one leg all done. Do the same thing on the other side. Rotate at the hip and then rotate at the knee. Like so. And then fold the foot out. Now, more so the reason why this guy has jumper plates right here is to be compatible with the trailer. So with this guy, what I will end up doing is putting the instructions for the trailer with the actual figure. It looks, you know, insane. If you follow me on social media, you'll see what the pictures of the trailer look like and everything. I would build the trailer and have it here in the video, I have no place to put the trailer, sadly. So it's just an Optimus for now. Maybe one day in the future I'll have enough space, and you know, I'll because this trailer I really want. I'm really proud of the design, and I can't wait to actually own it. So with these feet, you could just kind of get him nice and situated. He's a lot more grounded than he's ever been, honestly. And there we have Optimus, looking super dupe. So good, so good. And then we have this guy. I guess for size comparison, we could drag him in here. I never really got to show off his dynamic posing and all that good stuff, but you guys know how ball joints work at this point. So, but this is, I make so many, I forget their names, but I did his video recently. I'm pretty sure if you haven't seen it, you will. But, yeah, I mean, Optimus is just maybe a head taller than my average deluxe scale figures. And here he is with a ramjet. He's only out and about because I had to take his jumper off his arm to use it for another project. But yeah, you see how much taller than him he is. And I have Blitzwing here, but he's in jet mode, so it's not going to really matter. So for articulation in this mode, of course, you know, the arm could go up, could do a full 360, and these are the really tight joints, so that's why it's a little harder to move. Elbow on ball joint just under 90 degrees. Have the wrist swivel right there, and with rotation, as you saw, the head is on a T joint, so he has the ability to look up and the ability to look down and do a full 360. The chest opens up. The legs do kick out about that far. It's not a great range. And they kick back about that far. And the knee, I believe, should be about 90 degrees if you line everything up correctly. Way better foot articulation. It's also on ball joints. So you can have full range of motion with that. Depending on how far out you take that ball joint, you can get really deep. And then of course you have toe tilt as well. Now before I had like an angular plate back here, and that kind of, you know, lifted up his heel, which, you know, made it easy for him to fall backwards. So now that I flattened that out, which is a really simple fix, even if you have the version 4 design, you could do that as well, and you don't have to go and get a whole version 5 just to make them stand better. But this version is specifically compatible with Ultra Magnus's new armor, which you guys might see that in a video after this, even though I shot it before this, but you know, it's just timing and everything like that. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Instructions for Optimus will be on brixmediastudios.com real soon. I know they're not on there right now. I'll probably end up updating all of the convoys along with Nemesis Prime, Shattered Glass, and such. I do believe Ultra Magnus and Delta Magnus are already up there, so if you really want to get the V5 design today, you could get one of those, because they pretty much cost the same, I believe. It should still be $2.99, if not maybe $1.